Hello everyone, you're on again with Pastor Hosea Collins, Calvary Baptist Church, City of Hawthorne, California. Listen, today's topic is the blessing of hard times. Yes, you heard me correctly. The blessing of hard times. Say, preacher, how could you dare call a blessing hard times? Like, how could you even put those in the same sentence? Well, let me read the scripture and we'll explain. Scripture reading comes from Philippians chapter 4, verses 11 through 13. And it reads as follows. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased and how to abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. For I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Notice the Apostle Paul says, I have learned how to be content in whatever state I'm in. I have learned how to abase and how to abound. I've learned how to be full and how to suffer need, which means he didn't always know this. It was experiences that he went through in his journey with Jesus Christ that taught him this. See, sometimes the things that give our life the most value are the things that we really took the less pleasure in. Like, no one likes to suffer. No one likes to go through hard times. No one likes negative circumstances. But it's all a part of this journey, Christian walk, because it's in that your faith is developed, that your dependency on God is developed. It's in those times that you really learn who God is. See, that's why it's a blessing. We're in a pandemic right now, and the people that are having the worst time are those that haven't experienced times like this. See, many of us that have been through situations when we didn't know what we were going to be able to eat. We didn't know how the food was going to be looking. We didn't know whether or not our jobs would last. We've been through unemployment, and we saw God keep us in the worst of times. Oftentimes we become more confident that the same God is going to keep you through this. He didn't change. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So the hard times of your past have given you the strength to make it through this pandemic that we're in. I'm reminded of a story. I grew up back in CashApp, Louisiana. I'm familiar with a character named Brer Rabbit. Cartoon character, storybook character, animated. And Brer Rabbit was Bugs Bunny long before Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny was actually made off the character of Brer Rabbit. And Brer Rabbit was this smart rabbit in the animal kingdom that outsmarted all of the other animals. I mean, he was real witty and funny and adventurous, and he would never be eaten. He could always outsmart no matter who didn't like him, whether it was Brer Bear, Brother Fox, anybody. And one day Brer Bear, one of his rivals, finally caught him and was going to eat him. And Brer Rabbit had to think quick, how can I get myself out of this? How can I outsmart him? And he told Brer Bear, he said, Brer Bear, please beat me. Eat me. Do anything you want to do to me. Just please don't throw me in that briar patch. Whatever you do, don't throw me in that briar patch. Please, Mr. Bear. And all of a sudden, Brer Bear thought he got a good idea. He said, ha, that's how I'll make him suffer from all of the times he's outsmarted me and made a fool out of me. So Brer Bear threw him over in the briar patch. And Brer Rabbit made it sound like he was in pain, agonizing. Oh, oh, oh. And Brer Bear began to take joy and pleasure in knowing that Brer Rabbit was suffering. And all of a sudden he kept listening, and what he thought was cries of agony was really laughter. And he heard Brer Rabbit, don't you know I was born in a briar patch? See, a briar patch could be very harmful to many other animals because it's filled with thorns and stickers. But Brer Rabbit was born in that environment. He knew how to operate in the environment of a briar patch with thorns. It wasn't bothering him the way it would bother someone else that wasn't so accustomed to it. And that's how he defeated him. See, sometimes you got to look the devil in the eye and say, don't you know I grew up with less? Don't you know you're not going to threaten me with thinking I'm not going to have food to eat because I done had to live on Vienna sausages and I still worship God. See, when you have the blessing of hard times, it doesn't matter what comes your way because you've already proven that God can keep you with it. And see, the storms won't last always. And those that have the blessing of hard times and trust in Jesus because they know he brought them through, when the storm leaves, you'll still be standing just as good as you was before it came, if not better. Thank God for the blessing of hard times, because you will survive. Meditate on that and give God praise as you go through. See you tomorrow. Thank you again for joining us. I pray that that word really blessed your life. And if it did, why don't you share it with someone else that you know could be blessed or helped by it? Let us share God's goodness so that all of us can grow and be victorious as God has ordained us to be. If you didn't do it earlier, please click that subscribe button and also click that notification link so you will be updated when new content is coming. And if you desire to support this ministry, you can click on that Givelify link, search Calvary Baptist Church of Hawthorne, and continue to support God's work. We thank you, we love you, and can't wait to see you again next time.